Introduction to Claude Monet. Born on November 14, 1840 in Paris, France, and he was a painter and one of the founders of the Impressionist movement. And he passed away on December 5, 1926 in Giverny, France. An influence inspired by nature and Japanese art. Influenced by Eugene Boudin and the Barbizon School. Contributions revolutionized landscape painting, popularized plein air outdoor painting, and the art of water lilies in 1896 to 1926. An history is a collection of around 250 paintings made in Monet's garden in Giverny, and shows how light reflects on water and the beauty of nature, painted during Monet's later years when he struggled with cataracts, water lilies in 1896 to 1926.
Subject and content. The Water Lily series does not depict a specific narrative. Instead, it focuses on capturing the ephemeral beauty of nature. The paintings often feature close-up views of the water surface, populated by lily pads and blossoms. Monet's use of color and brushwork invoke the shifting light, the movement of water, and the interplays of reflection of the sky, trees, and flowers. The subject of water lilies transcends the literal, delving into abstraction, and emotional resonance. Monet deliberately avoid including the horizon line, creating an immersive experience that draws the viewer into the landscape. Significance shows Monet's skills in capturing changing light and movement.
The Water Lily series was created by French Impressionist painter Claude Monet in 1840 to 1926 over a span of 3 decades. From the late 1890s to his death, Monet painted approximately 250 canvases in this series, inspired by water lily pond at his home in Giverny, France. The work are considered masterpiece in Impressionism, captures the interplay of light, color, and nature. In the history, Monet's obsessions with his water garden began in 1893. The history of art, Monet's obsession with his water garden began in 1893 when he purchased land near his property in Giverny. He designed and constructed a Japanese-style garden including a water lily pond and arch bridge, which became recurring motif in his paintings. Monet's water lilies mark a departure from the traditional realism and were instrumental in shaping the modern art movement. The series of exemplifies his exploration of reflection, abstract, and the fleeting effect of light. Some of these paintings were created as monumental panels for his project of decorative ensembles, which culminates in the massive installation now housed in the Musée des Orangeries in Paris. These immersive works were a gift to France, symbolized peace after World War I. And our subject and content of the Water Lilies series does not depict a specific narrative. Instead, it's focused on capturing the ephemeral beauty of nature. The paintings often feature close-up views of the water surface, populated by lilies pad and blossoms. Monet's use of colors and brushwork evoke the shifting light, the movement of water, and the interplay of reflections of the sky, trees, and flowers. The subject of water lilies transcend the literal, delving into abstractions and emotional resonance. Monet deliberately avoid including the horizon line, creating an immersive experience that draws the viewer into landscape.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'll be sharing with you one of Claude Monet's famous artwork, The Impression Sunrise. This painting not only influenced art history, but also gave the Impressionist movement its name. So, Monet painted Impression Sunrise in 1872 in his hometown, Le Havre, France. It shows the port at sunrise, the cranes, ships, and smoke symbolizing France's rapid industrial growth when it was exhibited in 1874. Its title inspired the term Impressionism, representing a new art movement. The painting shows a sunrise over water, focusing on how light reflects on the surface. Monet used soft shades of blue and orange and quick, visible brush strokes to create a dreamy effect. Instead of detailed realism, it captures the mood and moment, making viewers feel as if they're right there. Sunrise symbolizes a new way of seeing art. It celebrates fleeting beauty like the sunrise or ripple on water, and remind us to find wonder in ordinary movements. It broke away from traditional art, focusing more on feelings and impressions rather than perfect details. In summary, Impression Sunrise is more than just a painting. It introduced a fresh vision of art, showing us how light, emotion, and everyday life can inspire creativity.
Rouen Cathedral Series, 1892 to 1894. History: a set of over 30 paintings of cathedral at different times of the day and at different seasons, painted from a rented space across the street in Rouen, Normandy. Subject and content focuses on how light, shadows, and colors change the look of the cathedral's front, shows how light affects the way we see a solid building. Symbolisms shows Monet's fascinations with light and how it changed everything around us.